It's like one of my favorite parts to pick out the yarn. Personally, I do not think that it's hard. Do you guys like it? And keep your receipt too. It's just so cute. Hello everyone and welcome back to another market prep. How are you guys doing today? I'm hoping that you have a wonderful day. If somehow you're not having a so good day, I hope after we hang out, mood will be lightened. Okay, so we having a market this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's a 3 days long market. And I will need to set up on Thursday. I think I will do in the evening, so I have a little bit more time during the day to set things straight. Anyhow, before this, I would just had a market like this past Saturday, so that was 2 days ago, I think. Yeah, that was 2 days ago. So I kind of need to restock on some more plushies because they were kind of flying off the shelf a little bit. So that's what we're going to do today, mainly just crocheting. I'm curious like how many hours actually able to go through all of these items because I have a list of other things I would like to crochet that might a little bit time consuming. But yeah, let's hang out and crochet together. The first plushie we're going to work on is Caterpillar. So let's go pick out our yarn. It's like one of my favorite parts to pick out the yarn. It's purple, green, purple, blue, blue. Is this the blue? Yes. Blue and pink. Oh, looking good. The color is coloring. As I'm crocheting these plushies, I would like to answer a few of your questions that you've asked me on Instagram. I did put up like the ask me a question things. Edition is anything edition. I said you guys can ask me about anything. And let's see. First question. What is your favorite food from dimsum? Ooh, you gotta pick the favorite from dimsum because I like a lot of things. Let me think. Okay, if ranking wise, I would say number one is chicken feet. I love chicken feet. The chicken feet with the black, the fermented beans. Oh, I love that thing. That's like my deal breaker for me. It's if they don't have that dish or that dish is not prepared like correctly, I would never go back to that dim sum place like ever. But I also really like that dish where it's like the white one with meat, or like the char siu or shrimp inside. It's like the white long. I insert the photo. I can't remember the name of it in English. I know it in my mother tongue, but not English. I can't think of that. I would rank number two. Ooh, I love cúc bú when I'm eating dim sum because I think that the bú lý and cúc is really like break down all the fat in the food that you eat because dim sum, a lot of them are prepared with a lot of oil. It's very like fatty. So yeah, the cúc bús really help my body break those fat particles down and help my body process easier so I don't have a stomach ache because I do have a pretty sensitive stomach. I don't have the strongest stomach in the world. But yeah, those are my three favorite things that I would absolutely always order when I go to dim sum. Next question. Was crocheting something you No, absolutely not. This is not what I planned to pursue as a career like at all. It's so far apart from where I wanted to do growing up. So first and foremost, my entire childhood growing up, I've always wanted to be a dancer, a professional dancer. And in fact, I did it. I already did that part when I was younger. I dance with this one pretty popular dance team. They were like a company. Actually, they're not just a dance team. They are a company that I work for, and I went through training. And I was like background dancer for a couple of the famous singer in the country, and I loved every minute of it. I really did. But my parents have different plans, so here I am now in America. And then after that, when I get here to America, the first job that I wanted to do was become a teacher. But then I quickly realized how much they make over here, and obviously I cannot survive and do all the things that I needed to do when I come to this country if I just work as a teacher. I would take a very long time for me to achieve my goals. Then after that, I decided then I would take after my dad and go into like a service industry. I've been working in service industry throughout the entire time, and I've always really good at it. I do have a passion for it, and I wanted to become like a hotel managers and like event planners for the longest freaking time. I was working really, really hard toward that goals until COVID happened and everything changed. And I think that's the same story for so many people. When the big C hit, everything changed. So now here I am, crochet, make plushies for a living. I love every minute of what I'm doing right now, though. I'm glad I got a chance to do this. This is such a blessing. Love it every single minute. Okay, next question. Throughout your market, are you often alone, or you have great help from your guy/family? Back when we were living in Vegas, it was just me and my partner. That's the only two of us that do with the whole market things ourselves. My partner able to help me a lot in the part where you have to bring like heavy stuff. And then now that we live here so much closer to my partner's family, then we actually have a lot of help from my partner's mom, which is incredible. We have a really close relationship, I would say. Personally, I feel very close to her. She's super sweet to me. Since I moved here, I've always do market with my mom's partner. I rarely even, my partner will come out through like the day, but start from beginning to the end is always my mom's partner. My partner's mom, the one that actually helped me out a lot in all of this. You guys remember Bella? She showed up in my previous market prep video. She is my partner's younger sister, and then now she's come over here and helping me out with like little tasks when I have like crunch market, like 2-3 market in a row like this. So yeah, I absolutely have helped you guys. I cannot. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to mention the most important person. The most important employee of the company. I'll have to say the employee because he's been with me for so long. Lewis, Mr. Lewis. He's our quality check. He makes sure that I'm not on my phone scrolling. He makes sure that I would get work done. And now he's also Bella's manager. He would like lay there and like watch, like stare at her working, make sure that she get her job done. But yeah, I hope that answered your question. I'm so grateful, like us as small business owner, when we say, yeah, we do everything. Yes, it's true that we do everything. We do the broad idea of everything. But when it's come to market days, a lot of us get help from our family member, and that is a blessing. Hand down, that's one of the biggest blessings of running my own business is that I have supported family that helping me out. And then once a year, my parents would come to the state to visit me, and they would also help me out with the market too. They would spend the entire time. We don't really go anywhere. We just focus on market because the time when they come is usually my crunch market season. So I really cannot go anywhere like super far out for a long period of time. My dad super open to help me out with like all the mechanical stuff. My mom she's she's a special employee because she's a boss in her face. I add on a little blush. I think it's so much easier to add on the blush at the beginning before all the stuffing, because then there's no stuffing like poking out, you know? But I changed the color and now I'm on to the third color. This seems like a pretty fast working pattern. If I can actually make like at least, we see, three to four of them out in an hour, that would be awesome. To pink now. I'm not so sure how I feel about this color combination. I mean, I think I like it, but what do you guys think? Do you guys like it? Oh, yeah, it's just a little hard to change color. And okay, I think I got that down. Trim. I think after I do this part is like this increased part, and I will actually stuffing the purple. It'll be much easier that way. Because earlier I keep like crocheting, like stabbing into the stuffing, and it just, it don't look so pretty to me that way. So hopefully this work. All right, stuffing time. All right, back to the question. How hard is it to design an amigurumi? How hard is it? Well, I don't think that is hard. Personally, I do not think that it's hard. It's very fun for me to do. It's just making my imagination come true, right? So I just think of what the plushie would look like, and then I go in and do it. I mean, sometimes I draw it out, like draft, to like visually see it with my own eyes instead of just in my brain. So sometimes that's help. Like when I design like some smaller plushies, I able don't happen so often because I'm making so many of like the bigger plushie now. But yeah, that's just one of the way to do it. I don't think it's hard. I personally really enjoying the process of designing. It does take a very long time, a lot of trial and error, but that also what make it fun and enjoyable. Imagine you get to crochet. I mean, there's some math that you have to do, calculating and all, but I don't have a big problem with numbers and math, so it doesn't really stop me from doing it. How long time before your market do you prep your crochet item? To be honest, 3 months. I usually start out 3 months prior. Especially I don't need to know if I'm going to have a market yet or not, but usually I start my preparations like 3 months. A lot of my plushie take 3 months to make. I prefer to build up my inventories before I even sign up for any markets, because I can always have a base of all the items I will always sell, and then if that market they have a theme or something special, then I can make the extra one during the time that I have to the market for it to match up with the theme. But I will always have it handy, a solid like 5 to after the last market of the season I had, it was in February for Valentine's Day. After that market, after my Easter market, I had a span of 2 to 3 months, 2 months, right? Almost 2 months of no market at all, 2 months straight with no markets at all. That is when I like crunch full force, making my solid crochet plushies. I will always have them no matter what. I started out very early. I don't really take like season off at all. During the off seasons is when I prepare for my solid one. That in that way, so that when I see an event I would like to do, even if they have like theme and stuff, I can still hop on and use whatever time I have, 7 days, 10 days, 2 weeks, a month to prepare for that market. But I only would need to work on the theme one. I mean, for example, I'm going to do a corn festival market in August. So obviously I'm going to make like tons and tons of corn, right? But corn, I don't sell corn usually at all at my market. What do I usually sell at all at my market? Froggy, baby froggy, chicken, baby chicken, maladoc. Those are the things that I will always sell at any market, regardless the theme. That's why I always have those solid, I chose my solid animals, and I always have them handy with me. Wow, that actually a great market tips if you guys want to like really get into serious doing market back to back. This is how you're able to do it and still have like a variety of things. You don't repeat just the same thing all over and all over again. Ta-da! Look at my caterpillar. They're so cute. I think I really like the color combo. It seems like half boys, half girls color. But I don't know, I like the caterpillar with a lot of color instead of just one color scheme, like all different tone of pink or all different tone of blue. I prefer them to be colorful like this because it looks so much cuter. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it took me about half an hour to do each of these. So I'm not so sure if this worth it for me to do for a market. So I only stop at 3 right now because I have 3 days, right? So if they sell well at this market, then I will continue to make more of these for upcoming market. But if they're not doing so well this market, I'm not sure if I want to make more of these as for like market items. I mean, I might, but probably, no, you know what? I'll take that back. I probably will, but instead of making like tons and tons, like 20, 30 plus, I'm probably just gonna make 10 for each market. I'm not gonna make a lot of these. They need to go through a test to see if they will make the solid list for me. I'm not super hungry, but I realized during like market prep time like this, I'm not doing so good at taking care of myself, like eating as much as I usually do. I literally don't snack either. I usually snack a lot, but during market prep, I like just completely forgot to snack, even though food is my second love. Is yarn and crochet is number one. Food is right after it. Anyhow, so I think I will try to help my body increase the protein intake by making my caffeine drinks with protein. So basically I'm going to mix my masala chai with the vanilla protein shake so that instead of milk. So then I have some extra protein. Let's move on to the next item. So last night I was able to crochet this cute little duck. So next question, how did you start your business and what makes you started it? First of all, I just started out crochet like, another hobby for fun. It started out as a hobby, as a way to make gifts. And then during that time, COVID, I couldn't work. Like, we couldn't go out. We couldn't really leave the house, do anything. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try Etsy. I make all of these stuff, and then what am I gonna do with it? So let's just try to sell it on Etsy. And that's how it all started. Because I've always wanted to own something, to be an entrepreneur. I've always do that. I got in trouble in middle school because I was like taking pre-orders of snacks, and I think it was smoothie. Yeah, smoothie. And then on the next day, the next school day, I would wake up like earlier, go to the wet market to get the fruit, and go home and make the smoothie. My dad helped me go to the business market, I guess that's what it's called, to buy like cups and bags and straw and books, so it's cheaper. And then I think I did really well, so well that I got in troubles. Like, the principal invited my mom to the school to say that like I need to stop selling my smoothie because the cafeteria not able to sell their stuff. I also make like bracelet, and I was selling bracelet throughout my like academic when I was still in school as a kid. I've always do something, make something, and sell something. So I think it just comes to naturally to me when I pick up a new like art hobby, then I just somehow ending up selling it. But this one is the one I stick out the longest. It's been like 4 years. Good question though. Alrighty, next question. Any advice for a new small business owner? Yes, a lot. I have a lot. But let me put down some simple one. It's cool to study from other people, like to do your research, to collect and like look at what other people do. But you need to add your own spices to create something that is your own, so that when they look at you, they're like, oh, is the A person, is that person, instead of recognizing and see it as the person where you took the inspiration from. It's very important for you to stand out and be your own. You don't have to fit in a box at all. You don't have to just make stuffed animals. You don't have to only make crochet stuff. If you like to knit, go ahead and knit. Knit something actually profitable for you to sell at market, if that's what you do. Yeah, don't fit in the box. I think that's number 2. Number 1, number 2 kind of like mixing together. Yeah, so number 1 is stay original. Original here, it doesn't mean that like you can't learn, you can't study, you can't take inspiration from other artists. Of course you can. That's how we evolve. We learn from each other's mistake, and we be better. We become better, right? So go ahead, keep doing that, but you need to stay true to yourself as well. That's why I said about like add your own spices. Add something, like you gotta give it a tweak, do things a little bit differently so that you stand out. When people look at it, they recognize that it's you, they see you instead as the artist that you took inspiration from. And then number 2, like I said, you don't have to fit in a box at all. You do not need to be only crochet stuffed animals. You don't have to only do crochet. If you like to knit, go ahead and knit. If you want to do t-shirt, go ahead and do t-shirt. Don't let anything stop you. I mean, as a new business, I understand that you most likely don't have a big budget to expand to different crafts. Don't let that stop you either. Try new things and see what would work for you and your business. And my advice, the advice number 3, is from a very beginning, you need to have structures, like paperwork wise. This will save you down the road. How you keep all of your expenses straight, how you keep all of your income, like what you make, all of that is matter as a business because the way we filing taxes is differently than how we file taxes personally. I think this is applied for the United States. I'm not sure how it works in other countries, but one thing I know for sure is you have to pay taxes, doesn't matter what country you're at. So to be straight from the beginning, to have a system to help you navigate that path will help you out in a long run. I don't think a lot of people reminding you of this part because it's going along, it's going hands to hands in running a business is that you will need to take care of taxes. So make sure that you have a system where you can record your income, the money that you, all of your expenses, and keep your receipt too. Don't forget your receipt. The floaty is done. I decided to not make the frog head for market. If I do the frog head too, I don't think I'll make any profit. Let's see if he fit in his floaty. Squeeze a little booty over on the belly. Oh, oh my gosh. This is so cute. Okay, yes. 100% yes. So cute. I think I'll make another one like this whole set like this. Probably do the floaty in blue. Made, or if I have a flamingo. So here it's come. Ta-da! Here is our flamingo. It's so cute. So happy to add another bird into my collection. But with this flamingo, we are going to end the video right here. Thank you so much, you guys, for hanging out with me today. I really hope I was able to answer all of your questions. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!
엉클어진 밤 침대에 누워 핸드폰만 보며 또 하루를 보내 오늘 같은 날 산책이라도